Hey, you know you gotta say it for the podcast.
We can go with that. That's fine. Or we can go with, there's a song by TJ Boyce called Black Woman. That's dope too. You said something that people probably haven't heard of. Yeah.
Let's go with pick something.
He told us to pick a song that he see we ain't even gonna start yet.
Type the black man.
I'm not gonna deal with y'all this morning.
It's about to get real crazy.
Here we go.
I love you, black woman.
I like that though.
Okay.
Save it or shave it.
Welcome to another episode of Save It for the podcast. We do an episode called Save It or Shave.
An episode.
We was a little concerned on the shave it part. We was like, so what they
So we started off in a barber
See, I ain't
shop.
say nothing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So the idea was save it, shave it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, where they
Oh,
going
yeah.
with the shit? I
was
we weren't sure. I was like,
I am a little brain dead. It's not the episode, it's a segment. There we go. Segment called Save It or Shave It. So we're going to go clockwise, starting with Damo. You saving it or shaving?
I'm shaving it. Shaving it. I didn't like it because I felt like, no, it's not the lyrics. It's not kind of the lyrics too. I felt like he was trying to force it. I don't think he meant it. That's just me. It didn't feel like he meant what he was saying.
he coming out the worst with it.
No disrespect, but it seemed like he was trying to catch one.
Oh.
Which is nothing wrong with it, but you gotta make me feel like you really mean it too.
Oh,
Like
okay.
You got to
I'm
be a
not
black
saying he
woman
don't.
though.
I'm not saying he don't.
I
I
almost think,
love black women,
we
though.
need to replay that because I didn't feel that from there, but it ain't my turn.
Well, I'm here for it.
Tam?
Okay. I'm saving it.
Can you talk to the mic, please?
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Please. I wasn't trying to disrespect.
Yes.
Why you so aggressive this morning?
Yes.
We gonna be like this the whole show.
I need it aggressive.
That's okay.
Damn, boy.
I am saving it.
Let's do
I saw him over there texting it to one of his chicks, so I believe
See?
it.
it. He was
Nick-
faking. He do not
Nick
like
was
that
over here
stuff.
sending it to his
I fuck
wife.
with
Yeah,
it. I fuck with it.
So Nick, what you say? You what?
I fuck with it. I
Okay.
fuck with
So
it.
So is that saving it?
Yeah, I'm saving
Oh,
it.
okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Appreciate y'all. Boy, y'all all right. Correct me, I'm saving it. I felt the vibes.
Oh.
In your
Yeah,
arms.
Oh, see.
I saved it. Go ahead.
Okay.
You said shave it?
That's what I was like. Which
You said shave it?
Save.
Save it. Okay. All right. I definitely save it. I love that it's coming from a man who's edifying black women. I think a lot of times in our community, getting that from our men is something that's rare. So, you know,
Clearly.
even when,
That's facts.
that's it. That's all.
I believe it. That's fact.
It depends on the circumstances.
Of if you saving it.
See,
Since you
you
around black
already out of compliance. It's either
Yeah,
one or two. It ain't no in
date,
between.
if I'm on a date and it's our like first time, I'm gonna save it.
Would
You
you
gonna
play
save
in June? That's all I want to know.
Wait, dude,
Is he getting married in
Like
June?
Juneteenth and
Oh.
thanks, Dom.
I wouldn't play that for nigga day.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
nah. Because I feel like nigga day is for everybody, men and women. I don't want to just single out because you know right now we on this black woman, black magic, lift up the black woman. I'm with it, but all in all,
Only because it's trendy, or you really with it?
I'm really with it.
Oh, okay.
Like shit, I was raised by black women, but I'm gonna shave it.
I knew he didn't like.
Yeah, I'm gonna shave it. It was
That's
too long.
what's up. It was too long. it was too much edification. Too long. Like I
After
mean,
like 3
we
minutes,
love
he
y'all,
lost me.
but
Yeah, I was like, God, come on, bro. Fuck.
I didn't mind the hook. It was the verses that just didn't. See
I didn't even hear the
The
verse.
hook was cool.
Oh.
so you were supposed to be listening to that
Versus
part.
I didn't hear the verse. I didn't hear not one verse.
Sit and say,
I think if y'all was dark skinned, y'all probably did.
That's probably what it is.
ooh, okay.
I agree.
I'm not, but I do understand where he coming from
Like
with
me,
that.
like you
Yeah.
know,
But you got a baby
Okay.
by a white girl.
Say
allegedly.
allegedly.
Okay.
This is not
Okay.
Murray. This is not the paternity.
Well, he's turning into that. We can do that.
Shave it.
Shave it.
Shave it. Okay. We can respect that.
Well,
Let
I
black women know.
had a question going into that, but I don't.
No, I mean your question. And
All right, so if you had the beautiful black woman though, right, that you had, and she's her and she's that for a minute and a half, I guess, not 3 minutes.
Oh, see, half the time.
Oh, because he said
Part-time love,
part-time love.
Yeah, part-time.
You go out your way and you go and propose, right? And she say no. Are you staying with her?
Hell no, for what? Nah, I don't know. I probably would stay, but the pride in me, I probably wouldn't ask her again, though.
If I wanted to marry her, I was there for a reason. So yeah, I would probably stay. And I ain't gonna wait too long though. Like, if it's something within me you think I need to fix or something, and I recognize that too, yeah, I'm willing to work on that. But if you just playing me along, yeah, and I'll be able to realize that eventually.
Great. So we got some beautiful black women on right now. What reason would y'all say no?
And the question again was if a
we
man.
we went out. We did a little special event. We proposed, but you said no.
Should y'all stay?
Should we stay? So my question to you is, what reason would you say no in that moment? Because you can say yeah, and then be like, hey, when you get home, like, hey, I really didn't want to say yeah.
It could be a lot of things. I might feel like, one, I'm not ready. I think it's really easy to always kind of push the responsibility on somebody else not being ready. But it could be that I'm just not ready, right? I don't have to say like something's wrong with you and you need to go fix this. It could be I'm just not ready.
Would you say it right then and there, like, oh no, I'm not ready?
True, I agree.
I don't know, because then you like, do I want to embarrass the situation? Are we in front of a group of people or what are we doing? Okay. If I'm not ready, I think it's good to be. That's tough because you don't want to crush nobody's spirit. But at the same time, you say yes and you mean no. I think it's important to be honest. And how I would say it, because it's not what you say, it's how you say it. If you say,
I don't believe that either.
You don't believe that?
No.
I don't know. It's difficult. I can't really straight out say what I would say, but I would say,
Because you could say no, sad or happy. Like, that shit's
no.
no.
She better say yeah. We in front of people, she better say yeah.
I seen something on Twitter that said, and I was like, yeah, right. She was like, no is enough. But does that qualify in this?
No is enough.
Like I just don't want to is enough. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you.
No, why. I don't agree with that.
No.
It depends on the.
That's tough. I just feel like in the presence of people, you obviously love somebody. Just because you don't want to necessarily say yes, I want to marry you, it doesn't take away from the fact that I may still very well want to be with you. But when you ask me that question too, then it goes into, to me, us kind of knowing each other enough. You kind of know my vibe. Would you put me on a spot like that? And you already know, because behind the scenes, you already know what we got going on. We already talk about these things. If we want to get married, do we want to?
Some don't talk about that though.
Okay.
Some don't talk about that.
Some don't, but that's why maybe
you get a no. That's
you
why
might get a no. Yeah, because you already had a no.
Tam, what you think, Tam?
Well, speaking from experience, I would say yes. But then, from experience, I said yes. I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
So I made him wait a few years.
Not being ready and saying no, I think is two different things, though.
But I should have said no.
And
I said yes.
At the time? Yeah, okay.
So
I said yes in front of people. I didn't want to embarrass him on the shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But is that's not the right way to go about it too?
It's not. That's what I'm saying.
It's
I just should have said no, and I just should have meant no.
Neither here or there. I just feel like
you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
Yeah, it's tough. It is tough.
It takes a lot for a man to ask that question.
And do you ask the question because you want to get that?
And I wouldn't do that.
But you know how some dudes will be throw it back on you later and be like, "Why you just say no when I asked you?"
Yeah, because you wouldn't have been able to handle that.
That's why. Wouldn't have been able to handle it.
So my question is also do men push the initiative of doing it in front of people because they want to get that yes?
I think so.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, because you know better.
See me, I like playing shit safe. Like, I want to make sure that you want it. That's on your mind.
And then we can replay this again in front of everybody. You know what I mean? But don't just come
That's what I think.
And one thing I don't want is a fake yes. Like, if you gonna say no, I'm gonna take that little hurt right there, my little pride shot. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But if you tell me on down the line you didn't want to do it.
Do you think people set it up knowing you really deserve a no, but she said yes, not to embarrass you?
Say that again.
Like as if the people are thinking that.
Like you know damn well she don't really want to stay yet. Like y'all ain't really on that.
See, I
Like,
think so
not-
too.
not
Why
like-
would you ask her?
Why would you even ask
you know
me
what I
for all
mean?
these people?
So
It
that's what
sounded
I'm
like
saying.
what she
Yeah.
said, Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, so do you think niggas just do that?
I think
build
so.
up this whole
It's like
Yeah.
a
crispy
fourchette.
ass shit.
Like I know she
Arrogance and
gonna
the cockiness.
right
like
there.
knowing y'all ain't really supposed to. So now she looking like,
You knew.
You already know.
yeah.
Wow.
But I guess, you know,
Wow. Okay.
What?
I,
You ain't got nothing to say?
No, I didn't.
Uh,
I just never thought it was men out there like that. That just
I never.
Oh, yes.
I-
Most
Oh,
definitely.
really?
Until she said that, it didn't. I never
Yeah,
thought
like-
about that.
Really?
I believe it,
I
but
swear
I
to
never
God.
thought about that
Oh.
until y'all said, till she brought it up.
come on.
Well, let me
let's just
So
tell
go
is that
down.
equivalent of just
Come on, say it, because I hope we going the same way.
Just say it.
the baby? Like you just purposely having a baby on a nigga? Like
Well, that's
because
some,
you know he gon'
some
it's a trap, right?
immature young ladies do think that
never
way,
understood
but I don't
that.
think a woman is ever thinking that way.
Yeah. I never understood the whole
What?
baby thing.
You
What?
or a
I get
woman?
what she's
I
saying.
said
A woman,
immature
woman.
women
Yeah.
Gotcha,
think
gotcha,
that
gotcha,
way.
gotcha.
Because that's not going to keep a man.
Immature women think that way,
Yeah.
but a real woman understands the necessity of having a man in her life to raise the child.
Mhm.
So why would I, one, have to force a baby
Mm-hmm.
in order for you to rock with me?
Yeah.
You know, now I'm left with the baby and I'm rocking the baby by myself. That don't even make sense. But people do it. Yes,
They do.
They do it.
That wouldn't necessarily mean you're rocking it by yourself. Maybe this man could
Maybe
be on a
what?
come up like Kahleigh.
That
And
way,
you like, oh,
Why
let me
you
shoot
just
this.
don't?
hold on,
You
wait a
dirty
second.
son of a bitch.
You know what I mean? Like,
Kahleigh, what's going on here?
no,
You
I'm
know-
saying like, say Pat Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
You don't
Uh-uh.
really love him, but you stick a baby in there, knowing you set for life.
Oh, a lot of them do
Well,
that.
in
But
that
money,
case,
that's a little
but
bit
still,
different.
it's still a lack of maturity, though. I mean, regardless,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
if you're
Yeah.
trying to set yourself up
Would
so
you
you
do
can
it?
be take care, I absolutely would not.
Not with Pat.
No,
Can you
No.
make sure you in the
With
moment?
Sorry.
Pat.
Because
With
you be
Pat.
saying some stuff.
no,
Pat Mahomes. You
because
got- you
she's
got a
already
chance.
been with him for a while, so it's already
No,
evident
no.
that he's rocking with you. Having a baby, like first of all, if we just have to speak, no, do I want to speak
Pat,
about that or what?
You got the choice to pull out or not with Pat.
Pat's keeping it in.
This
I'm
is a
having
difference
Pat's
maker.
baby.
You haven't passed baby.
Yeah.
I appreciate the honesty. I appreciate the honesty.
I'm losing respect for you. If you don't, if you make Pat pull out, me and you gonna have a problem.
Why we gotta have a problem?
Because look at this, we can make this 10 times bigger. You
Listen,
let Pat-
okay.
And that wouldn't
could,
necessarily
but
be
That's our
immaturity.
friend. I got us.
That ain't my God.
I get it, but I'm just saying
She got
sometimes
I'm trapped.
that's not just immature. I can't say that would just be immature.
Listen, because I'm not paying for no coochie, but there's certain women that I'll definitely pay for.
You're not
You
gonna
wouldn't
love.
pull out, right?
If I pay for it,
No,
What do you
I'm just
mean?
saying.
Hold on.
You
if
got
I
a
pay for
woman
some
with a
coochie,
little,
I don't even want her to
some
enjoy it low
coins.
key.
You don't
Really?
want.
You know what?
Explain.
Not on the rape shit, but it's just like if I pay for it, like I don't want you in here like having orgasms. Like, what are you doing?
Really?
So what is she supposed to be doing?
Gotcha. Like you and mine.
This is
I'm
like
just-
didn't pay your
dominatrix.
good
Like
money
what's
for it.
happening
I mean,
here?
I see what
I'm a
you're
little
Like
confused.
I'm
I
blindfolded.
don't know exactly what's going on because I haven't been in that situation.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, if I paid X amount of
It's all
dollars,
about you and what you want.
exactly.
Mm.
Which is
Why are you-
normal.
Why are you coming?
But they think like that when you ain't
Yeah.
paying. So I'm just confused.
No, if I ain't pay for it, I'm actually a pleaser. So if I
Oh,
ain't
really?
pay for
Oh, so
it,
now
then
he's a
it's,
pleaser.
Yeah,
By
okay.
day or night, which one?
what I'm saying is,
What
if
I'm
I
saying.
pay for it, I'm not pleasing nothing. Like
Oh.
I'm here to receive.
Well, why you paying for
Okay,
it?
so how do we
It's
have,
just like if you go out to eat and you pay
Uh-huh.
for your food, right?
Right.
I'm coming to enjoy it.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want the waiter sitting here talking to me. I don't want you. I don't want the chef coming out here talking to me. I'm here to enjoy my food.
But let's go back to paying it. So are we still paying for
No,
sex in
no,
$20?
That's a X.
Is it $40?
I don't know. I don't pay for sex.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yep.
Tickets to the comedy show tonight. $40, Rob. You ain't got them.
Hey.
I was gonna ask.
The plug.
We on cocaine tonight too.
Ooh.
I'm
I was
gonna
gonna
give him
text you
therapy.
like,
All
nigga,
of us.
$40. I was gonna text you that.
I mean, he's all alone.
Right.
Even with his Pray shirt, he on coke.
Oh,
Me and my friends.
Yo, cuz.
Speaking of,
I'm not
go
a
ahead, go ahead, go
lesbian.
ahead.
I know Nick ain't indulging in no coke.
Because you said speaking out, so
I
it
would.
ties into this.
Oh,
I would try Coke. I promise I would.
As in Coca-Cola or?
No,
Coca-Cola,
cocaine.
Coke. No, off the Coke.
oh, okay.
Okay.
These
I
are
think it's
We
only
have some
bad.
interventions.
I'm just
leaving.
playing, y'all. Y'all
I
probably
think we
really
have an
I do.
intervention.
Well,
I
he
just do
was
shrooms and
serious.
weed.
I said I would try it.
Shrooms.
Yo.
Oh,
Coke?
But
I mean,
why?
it's that bad.
Tell me why you
I
want to
think
try
y'all
it.
just noticed like the crackheads.
he's already done.
Yeah.
He's
You know
already
what I mean?
okay. So, but why would you want to try it?
It's upper echelon.
It's definitely upper echelon, but it's
Yeah.
still a drug.
It's like
so
top
I'm just,
shelf liquor.
Yeah.
You know, make sure
Oh,
you're
okay.
talking in the mic.
It's an
I'm
ambiance.
sorry. Yeah. Maybe let me scoop my chair up.
Like, just think about it.
You-
We both here doing drugs. I'm sitting here smoking a blunt. I got ashes going everywhere. That's not classy. He pulled out some coke, put it on his. That's classy.
No.
I think that's drug. I think that's druggy.
Next question,
And I wouldn't be
please.
sitting here in the midst of y'all.
Damo, change the subject, please. You need new friends.
You need new friends.
Oh, these ain't my friends.
Yeah, I went off
These
of
ain't my
the.
We went off. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, because I was thinking about hey, would you now you on something else? As far how secure are you in a relationship? Like super secure? Would you say super secure?
You
Like,
gave him secure
so
already?
you're asking me if I'm with a woman. Like, I'm not really a jealous person.
Can she get massages by a dude?
Yeah.
She can. Okay.
Can she get what's that? The touch time Tony?
Oh,
thing?
no.
You talking about with the butt naked where he be?
Yeah,
no, he ain't doing that, baby.
Is that cause for a breakup?
What is touchdown time?
Oh, that's just too much.
Yeah.
Listen. It's
Yo, that shit is wild.
that's
bro.
just wild, bro.
What's the
That
touchdown
shit is damn near
timing?
worse
I'll
than
show
sex.
you.
Just listen.
It's
Yeah.
like literally he thinks it's just a massage.
No, they
Oh,
rubbing on the
somebody
coochie.
I
having
remember
a
the
happy
first
time
we
after
heard
that,
about
I'm telling
He
you.
was like, bro, it's just a massage.
No, what
No.
I said is if she chooses to go and do that, that's the choice you made. Now I know who you gonna are.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop you from doing what you want to do.
And that's how I feel.
That's not
Yeah.
just a massage.
yeah.
Man,
And so
it's definitely.
I'm gonna
not.
have to do my research.
Would you let your wife get that kind of massage?
I can't stop her from doing anything, but what I'm not gonna do is stay with her because that's a fuck.
Oh, I
That's
already know
worse
that
than a
man.
fuck.
I even saw he has packages to include that.
No, they do.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
They do.
I
Yeah.
believe you. It's the way you said it. Though.
Yeah, I saw it.
So I was actually watching this dude had one on Twitter. I'm like, damn, like he really like massaging him. So you go
Oh,
to his
yeah.
page and you say OnlyFans.
But
I'm
what
like,
is
oh,
it? Can
okay.
somebody give me an
I wish
explanation?
we could show her a
Please, just give me
video.
an explanation.
It's the naked. You've seen those naked
You've
massages
seen
where
it.
he's
Stop
rubbing
playing.
And they,
everything
like,
in their
dangling
butt
the
naked,
thumb. He's
and then he
oiled
picks
up,
them
they
up,
oiled up.
and you know they.
I absolutely haven't seen that.
well, I
Like
had
they
to
be
show you.
chest to chest and meat to meat
Yeah.
with each other.
So this is a real person.
He's
Yeah,
definitely
he be-
doing
that's-
some
yeah,
things
he
with
be
those
over,
women when
like,
he gets
So
done.
that's okay. So they're individuals that.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm gonna show her
Okay. Wow.
because I'm telling you something. You can't
I kinda
be
want a
picking me up and
reaction
that
to it,
close to
like,
my
touch
Sam.
time.
Yeah, come
What's it
on.
called again? Touch.
I think his business was called Touch Time Tony. I don't know what it's actually called.
You put your
his
titties
business
on me. We
personally?
doing it.
Probably called. Huh?
Wait, because you pointed at him. I'm like, he has a business before you
Nah, he the one
This
had
is touch
showed
time
me.
Tommy right here. Okay.
He the
Yeah.
one had showed me the time.
so
when we
you're the
first
one.
seen it.
Hey, look
I
at
am
look at
just
Nick like he's searching
outdone.
for. You know that shit in your favorites.
Yeah.
He's searching for it. He got it pinned.
This is ridiculous. These people are coming up with too much. Now, I thought I heard about the guys that go around and hug you. You know what I mean? Like
Huh?
if you just need to be held.
Shit.
But what is the touch
Damn, that's a
time?
business now.
Oh, absolutely
that.
not.
They're definitely
Yeah.
doing things after those massages.
Even
There's
if
no
you
way.
not, he's already then took you away from me. If you think you need to go and do that,
There's definitely the women are having orgasms the
because
way
they
he's
gon'
doing it. Yeah.
if they don't do it there, they're going home thinking like, I wonder what that would have been
That's
like.
just
if I
that's the open door
But he
for
does.
disaster.
He has those
Yeah.
packages. I'm
Straight
telling
up
you.
Yeah.
packages.
I don't know
Okay.
how cuz don't.
So the
be
question
on
was:
hard.
are you secure?
I know he got to.
You are secure.
I'm very.
I was
secure in
going to that to see if he was secure
okay.
enough to let
that.
her
My
do
my
that.
mind frame is you can't stop somebody from doing what they want to do. So why would I stress myself out worrying about what the hell you doing?
But if you do that, then where are you at with that? You gone?
If I find out she did it,
Yeah.
I don't know. It once again, it depends.
Okay.
Am I in this? Am I gaining something out of this relationship? Because if I am, I'll stay. Whatever, do your thing.
I mean,
that I'm about to do mine
crazy.
I knew that was coming next.
I do mine too.
So y'all no longer in that relationship no more. Then y'all somewhere else. If y'all both doing that, wasn't the.
Basically, we paying bills now.
But I say, is it a relationship at that point?
Nah, that's a situationship.
Y'all gonna start a show.
It's definitely a situationship. I'm with
Because
him.
he said it's got to be beneficial while he's still there. It has nothing to do with I'm assuming love or I care about her. It's like, what am I getting from this? And if it's worth it, I'll stick around.
I got like 7 minutes.
So in a relationship, right?
And then you got to roll.
Sex before sex, sex before sex, sex before the relationship or after relationship?
Before.
Which do you think will help the relationship?
Before.
You said before or after relationship sex?
Yeah. Before.
So should you have sex before the relationship or you get with her and then after, which is better?
I get what you're saying.
Before.
Which one you think will help the relationship?
Before.
I would say after.
After what?
Wait. You said after.
So
after we've decided to be
together.
in a relationship.
So we together, not us.
Right.
Us out. I mean,
Okay.
So now you like me. We doing it. And it ain't what you was thinking. So the you liking me is gonna overpower all that.
I'm not for sure.
You didn't already have a massage by Magic Mike 2 weeks ago.
I'm gonna say this. So for me as a woman and probably and Tim, you can chime in. I mean, being with a guy is 80% probably mental.
Yeah, of course.
The 20 is cool.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying? But the 20 ain't gonna make or break.
20% physical.
Yeah. So the 20
No.
You don't think the 20 can break it out? You saying what you do
I'm not saying
break?
that it can't I'm not saying that it can't break it. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying depending on where you are in your life. I mean, as a woman, I'm just saying 80% mental. Because if I'm just taking the 20% physical and you're not giving me the 80% mental, I'm deficient. And you don't even got me. Like, I mean, sex is cool, but I mean, your penis only it's only gonna do so much. For me.
So you definitely giving them another chance after that first 20% failed.
You have to.
Yeah.
Because the first time I
learned you need to.
Yeah.
She had to school me.
Yeah, that first time people be nervous. I got to give brother another chance. He might have been a little, you know.
And
I might have been excited. Who knows?
And the nervousness probably come from like, damn, like I didn't already got her right here, so she's probably expecting something great right now. So it's
you got to give him a number 2.
But it depends on the type of man you are, though.
That.
Have you been talking that? Have you been talking that game up to it?
It ain't even you got to be y'all talking sex, but you know how she feel about you. Period.
Yeah.
Like and how you talk to her and how you are around her. So you want this shit to match too, or be better. You know what I'm saying? So you can.
If you give up after the 20%. Like we didn't gave you 80, would you gave up off of the 20%? Like how?
That's what I'm saying. But everybody got different needs. I mean, for some women, it may be that the physical is more important to them than the mental. I mean, we can't say that all women are just like.
So the 80 and 20 swaps.
It could for women.
So
for women too, it could swap.
Let's switch it to us though. Like are you willing? How long are you willing to stay around for that 20, bro?
How would you look at me like that? Which 20?
Which 20?
The bad sex. Like, every time she knob you off, the teeth is scraping. Like, the problem cannot be fixed for some reason because she ain't getting it right.
But you can't teach her?
But she there for you on the 80% level. She is there for you on the 80%.
The little porn or something.
How long do you give her before you kick her?
I feel like sex can be, sex can get better. So that 20%, that ain't never going to stay at 20. Okay. So once you get to know me, just like you said, it's mental. Niggas is mental too. Chicks really don't recognize that either. That's what they think. You'll fuck a nobody and they're taking it, just run with it. Like that wasn't even that.
That really wasn't nothing. I mean?
Okay.
That was 1%.
Okay.
5. Because they got the 80 in the sex, but the 20%, she can't really spell for real.
Oh,
You know what?
She look like she write with her opposite hands. Like, that shit matter.
So she can't be a left-hander?
She look like she writes with the opposite hand.
Oh.
So her penmanship is ass. Like that
And she
shit.
can't
I
read
can't be
none
Is
of
that a
like
turn off for you? Like the
It gotta be.
penmanship
It gotta
for
be.
the woman?
I'm just saying, like, it's certain little shit you can't.
He
you
wants
ain't
somebody
gonna
that can
deal
help him with the documents.
Like the
I
chicks
get
with
it.
the little bitty nubs.
I
I'm
hate
not.
that.
I'm not
She
gonna
might
be
have
She need nail extensions.
You can't take her to get her
Finger
nails
extensions?
Talk
nails
about the
done.
nail bed.
Like just certain shit. Yeah, the nail bed is ass.
Is it
Yeah.
Just
Let's
like
talk
just
about
certain shit.
Everything is.
Certain shit I just know I'm not gonna be with, but she can be excellent though. I just can't do it.
Yeah, we all have our, must-haves,
Yeah,
Or
so
pet peeves and
non-negotiables.
Like I'm not doing ugly feet.
see,
Okay.
you see what I'm saying? Like she
Yeah,
can
I'm
be
not doing
1,000%
Yeah.
great. But the ugly
not
So
doing
what if
it.
she's
But maybe she can get
1,000% and
those
have ugly
together.
feet?
She can
Don't
have some
matter.
cosmetic
I won't
things.
know if she's 1,000%.
Oh, because
Is
you're a
there-
feet man.
Because I'm not a feet man. I'm
Oh.
actually a titty man. But
Oh.
if she got ugly feet,
It's a deal breaker.
If that's your deal breaker. That's
just
fair.
think you're on a beach and then
Yeah.
you like, oh, I brought
Imagine she
this.
put them on you. It's like, baby, can you rub my feet? Like, hell no.
Do you rub feet?
Yeah.
Oh,
If it's
okay.
my woman, shit.
There can be petty non-negotiables though, right?
I agree.
Super.
So what's
petty.
something petty to you?
You got 2 minutes.
I didn't even think about that, but it may be some. I wouldn't say like shit like feet is like I can understand you looking at somebody's feet and they.
But what about putting
Fucked
down
up.
the toilet top? Like,
That's
is
a
that
petty
petty? Why is that
non-negotiable.
petty
That's
though?
petty.
Why y'all think we want to walk in the bathroom and fall in the toilet?
You a grown ass woman.
Okay.
Wait a
that
second,
grown
and
ass
you,
woman.
but you grown too. You can't put the top down and
Okay.
be considered.
Listen,
Okay,
your ass is not
I
small enough
agree.
to fall
12
in the
a.m. in
toilet.
the morning, I go sit on the toilet and I fall all the
I
way in.
agree. But how well do you know me if you don't know that I be leaving the toilet seat?
And how well do you know me that I've asked you to put the toilet
up.
straight?
Straight up. So I just call it even at that point.
So we
Oh,
even.
hell no.
'Cause why-
I'm a nigga and I hate the toilet seat up.
Right.
Like,
I
that
know
shit
you
is
do.
just
I know you do.
trash. You not telling why too though, you fucking fruit. Tell him why too.
telling
I know you do, sweetheart.
We'll get to him a little later on.
See?
We
Y'all
gonna
clown
go a
him.
little break right now. We'll be right back.
Good.
Right.
Boy, like, I seen the ones on the table like, damn.
Leg is killing me.
That boy. I was about to say something like you can stretch the boys out, but
Sheesh.
I just had. I ain't.
Look, because you seen me about to, you thought I was about to
So
spread my
I went
legs.
down. I'm trying to move the cords, right? We've been
Gay,
talking.
you
Listen,
really gay.
listen.
Wait-
though.
wait a minute.
This is gonna sound gay too. So I'm
No,
moving
I
the
know it
cords.
is.
Listen. So her feet done and out. I see TJ's feet right next to hers. I'm like, ain't this?
We just got off of the
hit
food
me.
conversation.
Hit me.
I pull my
He put his hand in me 2 weeks ago.
Hit me.
Got a dick pic.
Oh, you know.
Nah, we don't do those.
What was
I
that?
don't think my feet gonna show on the camera. So.
Why you all on my phone?
Oh, what I was
So
just
when
looking
is
at.
That was not
when is the
that.
right time to send one?
Oh,
you
when you
know.
my man.
Yeah.
If you ain't, then don't send me
Otherwise,
nothing.
don't be in my inbox sending dick
'cause
pics,
they-
okay?
they
Or
be out of
videos
line.
making your penis jump. That is so gross. I've been getting that kind of stuff lately.
Yeah, that's
So-
inappropriate.
I
That's weird. That's
Hey,
weird.
you know what's so
though.
crazy? Because I just sent one of them.
Have you hearted
With
one?
the
of them?
train- Randomly?
Penis jump. That's why when you looked at me and was like, make it pin, I was like, this bitch. This shit on my video.
I did.
So you
She
done
showed
heard
me.
it. So you done heard
She
it.
showed it to me.
But doesn't matter who it is though.
Who?
More than anything, doesn't matter who it is.
Absolutely.
Always. That's what I'm
Absolutely.
saying.
That's what I'm saying. But you said you don't want them though, and that's nasty.
I don't want you to send me if we not engaged in that place. Don't send me nothing because it's disrespectful for me.
So you
Borderline.
can take
like-
you get them though, but it just got to be from the right.
You know,
I
send it to
actually
my
don't get 'em.
friends.
I'm just
she
saying,
gets
like
them.
you would receive them,
And I
Just
send it
depends
to
on
my
who it's
friends
from.
and let them look at them.
So you the,
So she
you,
knew what?
the, you the freak in the
One
room.
second.
I got your picture.
You probably do.
one sound, one
She
bit.
got a catalog.
She probably do.
Catalog is
I
hilarious.
said, what?
Okay, this is what I want to explain. So the song needs to be a song that we kind of sleep off of that we probably don't even know.
So she gave you something you already know about. So give us
I don't know no songs that y'all don't know.
All right, well, let's roll there. Fuck it.
I think you do.
We vibing.
With whom I wanna be, and I apologize if this message gets you down. Then
We back.
We are busy.
Shitty's up.
Save or shave it to you.
Save.
You said save.
Save it.
Oh, okay.
Save it. Save it.
Explain.
It's classic.
Gotcha. Okay.
Production. Period. For me. I'm not gonna get into lyrics or anything like that, but it was production for me.
I'm definitely saving it.
Why though? I feel like you got that vibe of UGK. Like why though?
Those are my.
What got you on
that's
that?
my home. I've always loved them.
Really?
Always.
I was asleep on Pimp C.
Really?
I am. Me too.
Do you think he would have been bigger than Tupac?
Oh yeah, I think so. I don't know. Tupac is a legend.
Pimp C
But
is
so
too.
is Pimps. Yeah, you can't really put them in the same category. They from two different.
You can't, but okay, would you think he would get the same vibe as kind of if he was here now?
Yeah,
Because I feel like Pimp C was kind of slept on low key.
he was.
It really was. And I got older.
Yeah, and that's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Because honestly, if we gonna really keep, I ain't gonna say it.
Go on and say it.
Tupac wasn't really that great to me.
Okay.
Like if we
That's
going,
not how I take it.
if we
That
going,
bothered him.
No.
He did kind of rub his head.
No,
didn't he?
that's not an
if
outlandish take.
we're going lyrically, Tupac wasn't that great lyrically.
I
But
get it.
His persona and his aura made him.
So
You know what I'm
Revolutionary,
saying?
bro.
Like, you
I
know what I'm
get
saying?
it.
Like, it was
I
bigger
don't.
than
I
what
thought
it
his
really
lyrics
was.
was
like
real
bar
good.
heavy.
he was a
You know?
nip. He was
He was
on
a nip.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
He was a nip.
Because
He
that's
was
how
exactly what a nip
a
was.
lot of people wasn't fucking with Nip music like that, bro.
Yeah.
But
They
I
fuck
honestly,
with him.
I honestly
Yeah.
say Nip is more lyrical than Tupac.
That too,
Yeah,
but like
true.
far as music wise, y'all, you fuck with Nip. Don't. I ain't gonna say to people.
Now,
don't-
you know I'm the wrong person to ask that.
it's the same thing because pop music was hard, but not like just like you said, not what
The lyrical.
he wasn't just. You ain't putting them with Eminem or
It took for me to get
DMX
older
and-
to listen to music to be like Biggie was the better rapper.
There you go. Period.
yeah, but Pac was the bigger star.
Pac
Yeah.
was a way
Yeah.
bigger star.
I get
His
it.
persona was bigger. His aura
Yeah,
was
yeah.
bigger.
But yeah, I'm gonna save that, and because Pimp C was so hard, the last verse I didn't need it.
Yeah.
I'm still staying.
Okay.
So me.
So
I think
you,
it's on you.
Christina.
Okay. Okay. So, first of all, I do like the music. I like the sounds. I even like their flow. I'm not big on rap music in general. So for me, I'm just gonna shave it.
She's a love bug.
I am. But I did like the flow
She
of
only
it.
listen to
And I
rap
listen
music
to
if I'm
you,
driving
right.
out of
If she's
town.
driving, then we rocking with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I definitely love their flow, and I love the
Have you ever
the
got
whole
into it over
melody.
music?
Huh?
You ever got into it over music?
Nah, because she
No.
do her and I do me.
Yeah,
So
we're a good balance.
We are
I like
ebbs and flows.
Save it.
save it.
Save it.
Save it. Okay, black people.
Black.
Where we at? Where we at right now?
We are at the Blakk Company, which is a members only gentlemen's club where we connect outstanding men of color who like to listen to Pimp C.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Little Biggie, little Pac,
Okay.
Even PJ Morton.
even PJ Morton.
They might even listen to
a little
Kirk
bit Eric
Franklin.
Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's where we are.
Never heard of him.
Cool.
They were gonna have to
Does
put
it
you
Gonna
on.
put you on.
Am I able to come?
You
here?
wouldn't have to pay that $40.
Am I able to?
So we
I have access
are
to
we are a gentlemen's club where we connect outstanding men of color. Are you a man of color?
Do I look like?
You have a
They can't, you know what I mean? Like we can't go based off of looks.
Do I look like?
you got some color to you, or you not a color?
You're not for
Go
sure
ahead,
how
my
people
bad.
identify with themselves these days.
So what made y'all? What made y'all go with catering to the black man?
As far as African American, when you say black, is that what you mean? BLACK?
We can even go to the name BLAKK.
KK.
Okay.
Okay.
There's one more K that it would have went left.
It would've
You know
went.
what I mean? So
No, we wouldn't.
we got to
doing that.
explain.
But we wasn't gonna do that, though.
Explain the detail. Explain the detail and going in all that.
Well, I think for real, I mean, if we can just all be honest, especially as women, I mean, you all are men of color, but, you know, society paints a very different picture of who y'all are. We don't get a chance to talk about, you know, that really comedy is an art. You know what I'm saying? And it's an art that can make room for him, room for his family, take him places that maybe working a blue collar job would not. You know what I mean? You all having a platform. You see what I'm saying? To engage with other people in the community and bring positive light. There wasn't enough of that going on. It's always the opposite. You know, when we pull up our social media, because we don't even have to say the news now. Really, the news is on social media. Yep. You know, what happened last night on Vine, or who got shot, or, you know what I'm saying, how many people or men of color are unemployed right now. It's just, it was so much of a deficit targeted towards our men in our community. We were like, we need to do something a bit different. And really the whole George Floyd situation kicked it off.
There we go.
I feel like that, you know, for us, it magnified a sense of like straight up hopelessness in our communities. Like that black man ain't, I don't cuss a lot, but y'all know, sugar, honey, iced tea. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Yeah, that they ain't. Yeah, so I'm just like, you know, we needed to do something different. Tim and I was just chilling in our basement. We was talking. We felt the pain, and that's something that was different. Like it's one thing, and it is painful to even hear somebody got shot last night. Somebody lost their life locally, right? However, when something is magnified to the degree that it is like with George Floyd, it definitely was like, okay. I mean, it was like a breaking point. And as women, we felt that. It was like, we need something different. I happen to know a lot of great guys, such as yourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you take the time to get to really know people, these are good people. And they deserve a good space to go to where they are respected, where they are appreciated, where they're valued. You know what I mean? A place of edification, not... You know, do I got to go in there, man, with my gap on my waist? You know what I'm saying? Do I got to worry about being turned away because I walked in with a hoodie and a do-rag? You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not be able to come in here, but I'm just done. All
red flags.
Because
everything she named, it's on me.
Yeah, it's on them. But we got love for them too. But, you know, just create. And then not only that, I feel like just the education, because if we can just have a conversation about a gentleman's club and y'all can chime in, but in our community, it was really kind of tarnished by the ideal of a strip club. You know what I'm saying? Like historically, a gentleman's club was a place for elite men. Why isn't Kahleigh considered elite? He's doing his thing. He's an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to make a career out of a gift that really God gave him. Why can't he be considered elite? You know what I'm saying? And so my point being is that, you know, we wanted to bring back to our community some of the things that just get kind of washed out, whether it's by us or people outside of our community. A gentleman's club is not a strip club. It's a place where elite men hang out at. We want to find the who's who's or the top tops that's really moving and shaking, doing things in their families, doing things in their communities and abroad. That's where you're going to find them at, is at the Blakk Company.
Oh,
she bodied that.
Man, bro. Thanks for tuning in. To say for the podcast, we will see y'all next week. Nigga. Good.
So I need you, when you get in the car, to drop that TJ Boyce, Black Woman.
Yeah.
He's still shaving. He's still shaving it.
Damn. I ain't gonna shave it. I'm gonna play like 3 minutes of it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That rest of the two
if you can do 3 minutes of that, I can do 3 minutes of UGK. So we good.
She gonna have to do that anyway.
If I'm
don't let her.
So what got you? What got y'all linked up to even have this conversation? Beyond it had to start before Floyd.
No.
Being in the basement.
No, that's what started it on that particular day.
So
and then 12 months later.
I mean, so
how did we get
our
to know
background,
or like just even like
just dealing with men,
Floyd,
period.
y'all just got to link up. Like, let's try to do this.
We just were linking up, just to link up that day, and our minds just got to flowing.
And Tam and I guess a little bit of back history is that we're not strangers to working with men. So in my everyday life, I'm a cosmetologist. I've done a lot of great things for the barbering community locally. And even then, I found myself walking more in purpose work, which I mean creating something for men. Because I'm just clear as a woman that our men lead in our community. Straight up. You know what I mean? Like, y'all the leaders. We here to get behind y'all and support y'all. So if he say, hey, and I don't know why I keep going back to you. Maybe because you just to the left. You know
it's just the aura. You sure ain't going
but
to
you know what I'm saying? See, I didn't say that, you did. But I'm trying to do something positive. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to whatever, whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm trying to get my name out there. If we see that you doing that, it's nothing. What can we do to help? You understand what I'm saying? On the other flip, you know what I'm saying? We trying to do something. I'm trying to get my music out here. You know what I'm saying? And I heard one of your songs, and you speaking truth.
You don't like rap.
I just want to let you know.
You don't like rap.
It's not that I don't like it.
You do poetry.
For me. Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna say. It's the lyrics.
I don't know how you.
It's the lyrics.
I don't know how you really said that.
No, you really said it.
He do poetry.
He's trying to uplift his brother.
Yeah. Poetry.
Hey, just take the compliment.
Just take the compliment.
He uplifts him.
So here's what's important to me. What's important to me, because Damo was saying that earlier, that it's the lyrics for me.
Yeah.
So I can rock with the melody of a song, but I'm actually listening to what you're talking about. And if you talking about something that ain't really relatable for me, I don't really like it. But that don't mean I don't like rap. Do you understand what I'm saying? You mentioned something about Tupac, you know what I'm saying, earlier, and I'm like, some of the things that even he said, I loved how he really kind of uplifted the women. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't degrading towards women. And I mean, I'm not saying he never called no woman no bitch or called out her name, but I always felt like if it was the dear mama or it was this or that, he found a way to kind of let it be known that I see you. And I got love for you.
He's a Gemini. That's a
Are
Gemini.
you a Gemini too?
Gemini's are elite.
A June or a May Gemini?
June.
The worst.
Okay. Facts.
Facts. Yeah. He stands in agreement with that.
I want to get to congratulate all y'all, man. Like everybody doing work. We're not here for accident. I had a script. I ain't even about to go on it. Like I came here through linking up with Al in his podcast, just because we all just kind of help each other out within what it's everything's made to be a competition or put on the news. I like
that y'all help each other.
We got everything that's glorified here is negative. The positive shit is never put out there. So like this week is a big week.
It is.
Like Kahleigh, you got your comedy show
It
here
is.
At the
here.
Black
and we're honored. We're honored to do that. And
for y'all doing y'all work, something had to pop off, or y'all doing something right where it got here.
Yeah.
It could have been anywhere.
It could have been. It could have been.
We got the award show coming up tomorrow. I'm performing at the award.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's what I think. I saw your last year's, maybe you posted that, and I was like listening to what you was actually. I said, oh, he dope. I love that. Like,
and just everybody doing work here.
Yeah.
So.
And that's our point. It's a lot of that happening every day, but people don't get to see that. So for us, it's about creating an epicenter where when they say what's going on behind them black walls, just trust it's something that's going on. That's
I think people see it, but it's not glorified.
Well, yeah.
Is what it is.
And for me, it's always segregated though. Nick is at the award show doing his thing. Kahleigh is over there doing his comedy at that thing. But when you get all of them in one place at one time, that's power. And I think, all the way back to those conversations of just us learning how to assemble together. You can be doing good, but you can do better when you together. You know what I'm saying?
Kahleigh, what got you into that? Like what made you really just, I'm about to dive into this comedy shit. Fuck it.
I really don't know, bro. Armand actually got me started. Like Armand is the one that really was like, nah, like you're not gonna keep wasting your talent in this barbershop cracking jokes. Like, get on stage. So I fell in love with the stage first. COVID hit. Now I was just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I started making videos. It was like 100 views, 500 views, 1,000 views. And I'm like, Then I did Let's Roll Friends. After that, it was just like, it was nonstop after that. So once it happened, once the momentum started building, and I started looking like, man, I can really probably make some money off this.
Yeah.
And I started adding the merch and all that into it. Then I really took off. Then I came back and was like, hey, Armand, Jeanette, Blakk, come do this stuff with me. And now they got their own, like Armand has a whole persona with Juju, like a whole persona. And Jeanette has her own personal thing. But when we come together collectively and do something, it's crazy.
That's what I mean.
That's how, even with us, like, we linked up with him. I hit him up just on a humbug because we was, we do the podcast, so they was having shit at the corner, another black establishment. They hit us on some, wanting to do some like wild and out shit. Like, we just pod. We don't do no motherfucking
crazy like that.
We funny like on our own, but not like on the fly.
Yeah.
We can be, but this is out our whole comfort zone. Hey, Kahleigh, like, hey, man, what you think about doing it? I hadn't spoke to Kahleigh. Actually, we did a pod.
We did a pod at the Daiquiri Shop.
We did a pod at the Daiquiri Shop. Shout out to Lloyd. All black establishment. So the power of everybody just pulling in, just doing what they got to do. We did that shit, and we linked up. This nigga been getting ever since.
Yeah, that's what I love though, and that's why it's important to link up.
Kansas City is big to me. Like it's I'm not gonna lie, Kansas City has broke my heart like many a time.
Yeah.
Like,
man,
when I leave here, I want people to know like this is what it is. Like this is Kansas City. Like I was born and raised here. I wanna be able to shed light on Kansas City in a broader view. Like even though Marco and all them they left. When you see their videos, they never have nothing Kansas City on.
Yeah.
So every time I do a video or something, I either got on a KC hat, I got on a tire from somebody from Kansas City.
Dope.
Yeah.
However I can do it. Like even when I promote videos, if you from Kansas City, I'm not charging you no more than $100.
Oh, wow.
You from out of town, $500. Easy.
Yeah, it's your love for the city. So but that's what we're supposed to have.
Explain to people how you still got to work. Even though you accessible to be reached, and then people think they can just kind of leech off of that. Say, I need you for something. Like, hey, can you do this? And then you say no. They can, that nigga think he already made it now. That nigga don't want to do that. But they didn't reach out before, or they don't really put in the work. Because if you put in the work, people going to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Explain how, some of the shit you probably had to deal with.
I done fell out with family, friends. People that hit me up randomly like, hey, when the next time you doing a interrogation skit? I'm like, I don't know. They'll holler at me so I can be in it. Like, who the hell you think you is? Like, what? Like, you just my cousin, bro. Like, I'm not about to put you in no skit.
They said they want to hold the sign or whatever they can do. You know what I'm saying? Turn on the light for you, whatever they need to do.
I've kind of got to the point now where I'm starting to understand. I'm getting used to it now. Like, this is what it's going to be. You know, they say everybody can't go with you.
Hello.
And that's a fact.
Do you take the time to explain to them?
I ain't got to explain shit to nobody.
You don't have to, but do you sit there and explain it to them? Like, we got people that ain't never shared the pod, but now we got something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm
being
not explaining
a
shit
gent.
to
I ain't saying you
nobody.
got to, but is there anybody here that you did explain that to? I think because some people they're not knowledgeable of what they're doing.
Listen, I'm okay. When I'm doing comedy, I'm a whole different person. Like, I'm an entertainer. Outside of comedy, when it comes to business, like, I'm a shark. Like, I'm not about to sit here. I'm a shark in any body of water. Pond, swimming pool, ocean. I'm going to make sure that I eat, and I'm going to make sure my people eat. It don't matter how I got to do it. I'm going to make sure we all eat. So if you're not in the huddle with us, going over these plays, I don't need you at the championship banner with me.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes they wouldn't have heard that until now. So now they're like, oh, okay,
the way I try to explain it to my family is, y'all my family. Y'all gonna get what trickles down, period.
Right.
Y'all my family. Like, y'all cool. Everybody else can't go though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the shares. I appreciate all that. But I cannot look out for everybody.
It's
impossible.
I have to make sure I'm cool. Because if I'm not cool, nobody else is cool. So It's me and my son. Kahleigh Comedy that's my son's business. I don't own that.
That's it. That's all.
That's what's up.
Now that you done got serious, how meticulous are you within yourself? Like, damn, I got to get up here. I need to stand like this. I need to. Are you on that?
Doing this
I'm not on that shit.
You ain't on that. You just get up there and just do what you need to do.
I'm not on that shit. I be real comfortable with what I'm doing because it comes so natural. So I don't really be on that. I'm trying to.
We gonna see tonight.
That's that gift make room for you.
You said we gonna see tonight.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Like tonight,
and we'll let y'all know if we gonna save it or shave it. Yeah.
Oh, she bodied that.
That part.
We gonna see.
Well,
I'm a hashtag y'all in that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That was hard.
I think we sold out, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
We did,
like 10 tickets
but
left?
people like to be a part of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So until we see.
Hey, y'all remember this?
With that, can you explain that?
Pennies.
Can you explain that? People they heard it, but they don't really hear you. With
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that you have a couple of different types of people. You have people who are confident in themselves. They're not looking or seeking for validation. Doesn't mean that we don't like support. But then you have other people who are not so secure, which is a question y'all asked earlier in the show. Like, how secure are you in yourself? We might have said relationship, but the truth is that, you know, a lot of people are not secure in themselves, and they will just come through because they just want to be a part of something. They want to feel that validation. Me being around Kahleigh comedy, cuz put me in this show, it validates to them who they are instead of them already kind of knowing who they are. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you are who you say you are, he might have reached out to you without you even having to ask. You understand what I'm saying? Are you dependable? Are you reliable? Do you respect my brand? You know what I'm saying? Are you handling a business? If you're not like that, I probably ain't gonna reach out to you. You know what I'm trying to say? So I just feel like that a lot of time people, they just want to be associated. That's just it. That's all. They don't have no other rhyme or reason on why they around other than the association part. If I'm associated, then I'm doing something, I'm a part of something. Really, they ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But just in the way.
Taking up space.
Just taking up space. Like, you know what I mean? It's either, you know, are you here to really support, or are you here just to be seen?
How slept on is Plan B? Say all this shit don't work. Do y'all have a Plan B?
No. I mean, for me, when you say Plan B, I'm just
I gotta
real.
get my life together.
My
you gotta
plan,
get your life
that's
together.
what I
Because
thought
when you
the
said
same
Plan
thing.
B,
I'm like,
I
what?
literally
I
guess
did almost think that too,
this
but
is what I say. Say this is a dope establishment.
My plan
right?
A is
But
my
say-
plan B. That's how I think
Say
of
it
it.
don't work out. Like, damn, I think we need to get more.
I don't
we
say
need
that.
to do this.
I don't think that.
More
The tongue
it is.
is powerful.
So
Hello.
it's like,
I don't
Mine
even
is
see
powerful.
now we best
The
friends.
tongue is powerful. The
But
mind
that's
is
still
powerful.
Plan B.
I don't
But I
care.
understand where
that
you're
is
coming
Plan B.
from a state of.
you still kind of
Your
got to
plan A is
keep
Plan
it.
That's
like you were saying.
Listen,
Yeah.
this is the reason
I
why.
understand what you're saying, but I do want to say this though. This is why it's so important for you to understand who you are and what you're supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
If I make tacos for a living, I'm not opening up a club for men of color and trying to moderate or facilitate something positive on that level. I'm gonna go get me a food truck. I'm selling tacos. I may have a taco store. Alignment in your purpose is everything. So when you doing that from the gate, you're not really thinking about, as he said, a plan B. My plan A is my plan B. I'm already working and walking in what I'm supposed to be doing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
So facts with that is that everything that I put into it is intentional. You know what I'm saying? This is intentional living. Like,
So you can't lose. You can't
No.
lose at all.
I'm
not
not
when you
gonna
walking in
lose.
your
Yeah.
purpose.
So
not
that-
gonna lose.
Absolutely not. You're
So
not.
that's a bar, and that's a. So not necessarily
gonna
saying
make a
you gotta
rap
have
out
a
of
pod B, a pod B,
Plan B.
Plan B. That motherfucking cup gone.
See?
A Plan B, but
They
like
don't work.
when shit don't work, people get flustered and then just stop doing it.
That's
You wasn't
because
you wasn't
you wasn't supposed to
do it
be
anyway.
doing that anyway. Because here's what I'm thinking. If he's a comedian, it doesn't matter where he is. His gift is making room for him. He could be on an airplane in the air cracking jokes and somebody see him. He can be at the Improv up north. You understand? Wherever he goes, his purpose is to make people laugh
And feel
and to
good.
bring joy and feel good. So whatever he does, even if he steps away from the comedy circuit, whatever he finds himself doing in life is still going to be tied to those core things of who he
Exactly.
is.
So beyond a Plan B, what should be called that instead of calling it a Plan B? Then?
Option 2 for Plan A.
Yeah.
I like that. Option 2 for plan that.
That shit
Because you
take
just
so long to
shift.
say.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
You-
all
you-
we
That shit
doing.
take
You
so
just
long to
shift.
say that.
Huh?
You just shift.
Why not just say Plan B?
No.
Nah,
Because that sounds like it sounds.
It sounds
I
so
wouldn't-
long
well,
to
not
say.
even that though.
Gotcha.
Not even that. It just
How
sounds
you
like you're
say
not
it?
sure
So-
in what you're doing.
Yeah,
So
you
I need to
don't
have a
sound
backup.
confident.
It's like, nah, because people talk about entrepreneurship like that. I'm
Facts.
straight
Yeah.
straight up.
So
They'll
listen.
be like, I have this for a backup, or I do this for a backup. It's like,
I literally.
I was one of those people. See,
but
So-
you stepping into.
So
Yeah,
let me
she's
tell
stepping
you
into it.
something. Since you brought that up, I worked a job for 21 years. I left that job to do this, to do the healing corner. So I don't believe in a plan B.
Whoa. The healing corner. What's
The
that
healing
about?
corner. I'm a therapist. That's my other
Talk
business.
your shit. Tell them.
Hey!
Tell them what the.
Come on. So
Absolutely.
I'm actually Dr. Tamala Ross, and I own my therapy business.
That's
That's
right.
dope. I just started therapy too.
Yeah, we talked
Come
about that earlier on
on.
in
I
here.
started therapy too.
And that's
Come
healthy.
on. I love it.
Dope. But hold on. I want to say something first. I actually, like she said, I left a job making $33 an hour, a union job.
Mhm.
And when I left, me and my mama, we kind of don't see eye to light because she always look at the negative to everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I told her, like, I love you, mama, but I'm gonna have to move you, shift you out of this circle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just put you on the side. Like, I love you, but every time I come to you with something, I don't need the negative.
Feedback,
like, I already know
Mm-hmm.
the dangers that can
Yeah.
happen.
Shout out
As
to
my
moms.
mother.
That's what I'm saying.
As
Sometimes
my
we
mother, I
glorify
just
the negatives
I
instead of
just
the
need you
positive.
to be like,
my
baby,
peoples.
do what you gonna do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
got your
actually
back.
waited to tell my mom because I was scared of what she was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Not that she's negative, but I was scared. And I just blurted out. She was like, okay, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
So I
Even-
get it.
Bro,
You
like
can't be
my
doing that
baby
negative to
mama.
look out for you though. The negative stuff is kind
Bro,
of
when
looking
Yeah.
out
I
for
quit
you.
my
kinda.
job,
It
my
is.
You know what I
baby,
mean?
my
In a
baby
way.
mama was like, so how you gonna pay your child support?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
See,
Now that's
that
a
kinda
real
stuff.
question.
That's a but
Right.
it is
She's like,
Because
so
I
how
deal
you
with
pay your
that,
child
and I
support?
mean,
Yeah.
with my ex-husband, you know, he decided to stop working a regular job,
No, I'm sure
and he, you know what I'm
What's that,
saying,
that baby?
works for himself now, and it's just a place of accountability.
Yeah.
You don't have to have nobody in your pocket to tell you how to take care of your family.
Mhm.
Be
Yeah.
responsible, and I'm a firm believer. The Bible says that if you do not take care of your family, then you are worse than an infidel. So if you want your comedian business to be blessed, or all these guys out here that's doing their thing on their own, make sure you handling your business. Your family is priority, point blank, period. If you don't, I promise you're going to be spinning your wheels.
Facts.
I think that's why you said that
Bars
your
on
comedy
bars on
business
bars.
is your
My
son's
comedy-
business.
my comedy business. is my
Yeah.
son's
And he
business.
set it up like that from the gate.
Yeah.
And that's dope.
He's a like paperwork wise, he's the CEO, but when it comes to
DJ
money,
Kahleigh
my
shit.
name is
Just
CEO.
make sure
you
I'm
pay
gonna
your
make
taxes.
yeah, of course. I
Okay.
have somebody to do it. Shout out to Kathy Randall. She does
Shout
my
out
taxes.
to Kathy.
Kathy.
Keep them together because we don't need
Yeah.
that baby growing up with a whole backlog of, you know what I'm
So,
saying?
we good.
Is that a black Kathy or white Kathy?
She's
She's
black,
mixed.
but she look white.
I think she's
Yeah.
mixed actually, but that's
Sound
considered
down
black.
south.
Are
Kathy.
you a historian of comedy or are you of comedy? Would you
So
like to say
are you
that?
gonna
Or
ask
would
me
you-
am I one of those people that study
Other
other
people.
No,
comics?
not that. Was you just a funny nigga or you was like you fuck with comedy out the gate?
I was just a funny nigga.
Okay.
Oh,
I can see that.
I was a witty nigga.
So,
Funny
Mhm.
nigga.
so even-
Quick on his feet with
so
his
being
words.
what you know now, do you go back and look at all the comedians? From
No.
there?
I
So
still
you-
don't do it because I'm the type of person, I have a very I pick up on energy. So if I watch you too much, I'm gonna start becoming you.
yeah.
Do you got a favorite
And you
comedian?
see a lot of that.
I got a bunch of favorites for different reasons.
Mhm.
Drew, Country Wayne, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is my favorite stand-up comedian.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He has the best Eddie Murphy Raw. That's my favorite one.
Funny, I can't get with Eddie
Really?
You can't?
at all.
I'm
He's
talking
hilarious.
about old Eddie, not
Oh,
new
Ed-
Eddie.
not-
I'm
Corey
talking about
Holcomb.
old
I'm a
Eddie.
Corey Holcomb.
He's cool. I
Yeah.
fuck with Corey too because he's very
Boy, he
upfront.
being
Like,
bullshit.
you know what I'm saying? He's very. People always tell me, it was like, Kahleigh,
Why
you
did
feel
you
like.
slam that cup like
Yes,
that?
he did.
You know? Well, you know, everything's magnified right now. I set it down just like that.
No, you did not.
It was kind of heavy.
Just like that, just like that. The hand went like that too.
Like, people ask me all the time, like, do you think you're gonna reach Kevin Hart status? And I say no.
I'm gonna reach
Because,
my status.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hello.
I don't plan on selling myself for nothing.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Talk
this
your
is
talk
this is
with
what
it.
this is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it, and I'm not about to sacrifice or sell my soul for a dollar amount.
Come on.
Because Kevin Hart, because if people talk now, they be like, Kevin Hart ain't funny. No, Kevin Hart's funny.
Mhm.
You just can't relate to him no more.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's
Mm.
talking rich nigga shit now. So if you're not a rich nigga, you can't
can't-
relate to rich nigga problems.
That's how I feel
But
about
when he
this
was
new
talking
rap
about
music.
the old shit,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
laughing
shit
my
was funny.
face, it was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Because we could relate to that.
Well, definitely the
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
music now is trash.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So being that you about to be on the road, right, with this comedy shit, your nutrition is about to be important, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eating your Wheaties
Are you a
or cinnamon toast
He would
crunch.
bring that up
CTTs.
because look, he
breakfast
been
for
eating
dinner or
eating
dinner
up.
for breakfast?
Dinner for breakfast.
Dinner for breakfast. Okay.
Dinner for breakfast. I hate breakfast food.
Do you?
Really?
I love
I'm
breakfast.
not really a breakfast person either.
I hate
I'm not either.
breakfast food.
But I
I'm
love
breakfast
it.
for dinner.
I'm not a breakfast person.
Breakfast
but I
for
love
dinner?
breakfast.
Breakfast all day for me.
Breakfast
I
for
love
dinner,
I can do
I'm never
breakfast
coming
all-
back.
Yeah, I could do breakfast.
You
all
ain't
day.
never coming
I
back.
swear to God.
Say
You make breakfast for dinner, I'm never coming back. I'm going to eat it, but I'm never coming back.
Breakfast is fire, dog.
breakfast
fuck
is
no.
super fire.
It's
What do you
Fire.
what you
Fire.
like?
It's fire.
And if it
Me?
is breakfast, I have to have like a
steak and eggs.
Steak
and
and
rice.
eggs.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Like, you know what I'm saying?
saying.
Like smothered chicken or something
Oh,
like that with
okay.
eggs.
I guess I would eat dinner in the morning because I didn't eat it last night.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
That's what I can't vibe with. Is heavy stuff like that.
Sometimes at night, like I didn't eat it last night, but now in the morning, I'm like, that shit probably sound fire right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I heat it back up like that.
That's just because you hungry.
I'm hungry because I didn't eat that shit last night.
You hungry. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that counts.
You talking about 8
That don't count.
11.
We just talking about what's your preference.
No.
With onions and stuff.
Nick is the kind of guy that wakes up, eats, and go back to sleep. That's what he be doing.
I gotta eat that. It's gonna be
Nick be in the gym.
No, that's why I said
Nick
Nick
so he eats his food, so he gonna burn it out
for breakfast and protein shakes.
That nigga eat whey protein straight out the jar.
Yeah.
No water.
Without mixing it in the milk.
He just right. He like honey. He like Winnie the Pooh.
Instead of honey, people to eat
it's just whey protein. He just eat that shit right out the jar.
What the hell is honey the Pooh?
I said Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
I said instead of having this jar of honey.
He didn't say. I thought he said honey.
He definitely said honey the Pooh.
Run it back.
Timestamp.
Run it back. This is my last time on this damn show anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, we coming out to LA, man. Not
Atlanta.
You moving to ATL?
But he's eventually going to Kahleigh
Yeah,
now.
my heart is set. Like we talked about plan A's. This is Atlanta. Just happened to be my option 2.
Okay. Okay.
Because I'm about to do a movie, so
Just make sure when you had the show, you know, you remember us. We want to come back. We want first row tickets.
We like them cousins.
Wait. We gotta do the show first, right?
Yeah,
you're right. It's contingent.
Yeah.
It's contingent. It's contingent on that.
We gotta do the show first, right?
Save it or shave it.
It's gonna go down.
One thing we will see tonight is his teeth.
Where you gonna be?
At the door. That's where I'm gonna be.
Okay.
The whole time?
The whole time?
I'm gonna slide back so I can hear and see, but I'm gonna be right here. I can hear
that's
everything.
at arms. Okay.
I got to be. We got to be paying attention. Didn't you ask me to be at the door too? Stay. You gonna talk about the whole time? You be standing outside.
They support. At least I support it. If anything.
Yeah.
That's what matters right there.
I'll be here. Going to sleep. Who I'm gonna go with? Who won't? We're going to town. TV on or off? Going to sleep.
On.
Oh.
I can't.
I'll put a movie on. Know I'm gonna fall asleep when the credits is coming up. I'll fall asleep when the credits is showing.
I'll put a movie on that I know I'm gonna go to sleep.
I'm
to.
good.
Yeah, me too.
I want no noise when I'm going to sleep. In fact, I don't even like TVs in my bedroom. So
yeah, you.
Why do you?
Yeah.
What you mean? Do that?
Because how we supposed to get started with the Netflix? You know,
in the front room.
You don't want to feel like moving.
I ain't trying to do it on the couch.
Okay, so for me, it's just like all day long we hear noise. You know what I'm saying? Like all day long. When you out, when you about, even when you get home, you got your son, you know, in those common areas in your house. It's just everybody everywhere. It's noise all the time. When I go in my bedroom, I just need it to be quiet. Just like
see, I can't sleep if I don't have
I can.
So I believe you shouldn't see the TV for at least an hour before you go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of what I believe. I don't know how healthy that should be.
Shit,
if you go, just like you said, if you go in your room, you should be able to just go to
whatever
sleep.
Works for you.
Or do cardio. That's
or do cardio.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know,
I'm most definitely put a movie.
It doesn't look like
cardio.
We all kind of know the kind of cardio. Unless he got dumbbells by the bed. I mean,
you know. But that's not the cardio I'm talking about.
Say it.
That's what cardio is.
What?
What? Huh?
What are you talking about?
I don't know what you call
form of cardio is what he's asking, because there's different forms.
What's the synonyms that you call?
Are you running?
No, I'm not running.
Oh man,
you are so fast. Woo, you so fast.
That's a comedian in the
You know that was good.
That was terrible.
Are you running?
I'm not running.
He said, "No, I'm not."
So you're not a runner. You gonna take it?
Track star.
Now you're running.
Oh yeah, I was a runner.
Oh,
you a runner. The fuck?
Hey, you know what they say? You know them thickness be running.
You know what? Well,
them thickness be running.
Them thickums be running. Speaking of that, can we have a conversation about that? Remember I was talking about that the other day?
What?
With guys, because you know y'all scrutinize women so much.
Huh?
I'm not saying y'all. I'm not saying y'all.
Okay.
Yeah,
but in general,
because Kahleigh love the women.
Okay, so yeah, he do. Okay, but no, seriously. We hear about, you know how women, our shapes are, our sizes, kind of how we look. And I was like, I'm starting to notice that there's a lot of guys who look kind of slender atop And then when you see them in
They
person,
feel like a bad bitch is what I call it at the bottom. Yes, I said it.
That's Nick. Thick ass bitch.
Yeah. They didn't want to wait till I got out. Like, what the fuck?
That's Nick with his thick ass. It's a video vixen right
I
here.
was talking about you, Nick. I
Bubble
wasn't.
butt.
TJ thought that shit was hilarious.
TJ didn't fill out over here. TJ, that's
Y'all are wild.
All Nick do in the gym is squats. Trying to get that
But you
ass
know
fat.
what? At least Nick is well proportioned. Let's talk
Go
about
and watch
that.
him walk.
Because
Walk.
Nick, I think you need to help the fellas out here
I
that have been
appreciate
working out.
He only 5'5".
And they have not been working
proportioned.
out on the bottom half.
It ain't hard to be well proportioned at
This
5'5".
show don't start till 6. What are you doing?
Let's talk to him about being proportioned at the bottom half.
Nick,
Why you crying?
Nick, why don't you help your brothers in the gym when
We've been helping
Can you please speak to why the men are wide at the bottom and small at the top? Help us with
I
that.
can't explain that.
Well, you see him in the
can't
gym. Why
explain.
don't you help him out?
I help out my brothers.
I'm starting to see that men are just taking photos from the waist up.
Then when you see the whole thing, they're built like a bad bitch, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn.
Oh, sorry.
I'm skinny, so
No matter what.
ain't talking
Ain't
about
nothing
me.
wrong with that.
Hello.
Shout out to the skinnies.
Yes, baby. They're my favorite.
Yes.
You know why she love it here.
Yes.
You know why she
My
love
bad.
it here.
Let me get it together.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Oh, that was good. He fainted. I couldn't stop crying.
Y'all childish, dog. Cause y'all stupid.
Okay.
Then he yelled at Nick. Oh, this nigga silly, man.
He gonna say Nick is thick.
Nick is thick.
You know what? Let me tell you
He went on a
something.
tangent.
I know
He went off
Nick
on a
when
tangent.
Nick was just Nick.
Nick is
So-
a BBW.
So when I
Somebody's a
say
soda
Nick
man.
again, I say BBW.
Nick is a BBW.
Eating weights.
That's what I
You a
told him. I
BBW.
said he eats weights for breakfast.
You're a BBW,
I'm
bro.
gonna just sit here and wait till y'all finish.
I'm not down on you, Nick.
I'm
I just
finished.
want you to help your other brothers out in the
That's
gym.
what we
who
talking
just
about. We're
lift
looking
weights
for
and then the rest.
you being the person that is highly educated in your realm of, so you're the expert. I believe in listen in your
Nick,
area.
you done made
It's
the
okay in your
transformation.
area. I didn't
Go
say of
ahead,
everything.
Nick.
It's just in your
Okay,
area.
all right.
You know a few things. So just speak to that. How men can maintain their bodies and keep themselves in tip top shape. You know
Nick
what I
once
mean?
Nick
From
once
top
worked
to
out
bottom.
and called me in the fucking sauna room.
Was
with
that
his
me
shirt
or
off.
somebody else?
Oh, see.
Did you not try to get in the picture?
Oh,
Did you not try to get in
gosh.
it?
There was
The
a picture or was
sauna
it a FaceTime?
A FaceTime
Oh.
video. It's even worse.
Let's not get to you.
Yeah.
Let's not get to you.
Yeah,
Do you
we-
want to get to
we
you?
can get to me. We
Do
can
you want
He
to get to
seems like
you?
one of them
We're
types that'll call you on
here.
FaceTime when he's doing other things.
Who, me?
You'll answer.
Oh,
Who?
he definitely answered in the bathroom at that.
What?
With his phone propped up in the bathroom.
What was you doing?
Okay.
That's what I
What was you doing, Kahleigh?
His phone was propped up in the bathroom, doing his hair. I swear to God, he was doing his
Oh,
hair.
that's why you got it laid. That's why you got it laid for the show.
Come on, laid and slayed. quit playing.
Laid.
Leighton Slay.
You got it set.
He might have been in the bathroom brushing his teeth because it's
No.
clear that he
The
has.
public
His shit
bathroom
white as
or-
shit. The motherfuckers is crispy as shit.
Yeah, I've been looking at your teeth the
He
whole
does have
time.
beautiful
What do
teeth.
you use?
Is it Listerine?
Do you get your
I got
teeth
on what's names right now?
Invisalign?
Retainers.
Oh, okay. But you
Okay.
have
But
beautiful
I
teeth
just brush them though.
Still white. But
with a certain kind of toothpaste.
Arm &
Baking
Hammer.
soda. Yeah.
what I was saying, just
Baking
care about
soda.
yourself. I think you just got to care about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that, but give us a little bit more insight on how this part below the waist, keep that.
Man, fuck
Together.
that. We just gonna bypass the part of the whole phone bathroom. You just gonna lie with
Yeah,
me
we
like that?
Listen, that is
Wait, you just gonna lie with me like that?
He
That
wants
was a
you
lie?
to address that.
Was that a lie? Like, keep it G. Was that a lie?
That was
Keep
a
it
lie,
G.
Nick.
Okay.
You talk about when Monterio FaceTime me?
You was in the bathroom, right or wrong?
I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth.
See, I knew it. Look at this teeth.
When I seen you, you was
What was you doing seeing me?
like,
What was you doing seeing
He was
me?
like,
You
hey,
didn't
look.
call
Oh,
me.
you do your own retwist? Okay.
No, I got to oil my scalp though.
Yeah.
was you doing that in the
Thank
bathroom?
you. That's important.
I don't
Yeah,
got no
everybody
woman,
wanna smell
nigga.
no-
I'm just
I gotta
saying.
oil my
was you-
scalp.
So when the phone got to me, all I seen was this, and he was like, "Oh, you a nigga? That nigga gay."
I did say that. That's a fact.
Okay, then.
That's a
That
fact.
That happened.
What is wrong with y'all, bro?
That-
What is wrong with
I
y'all?
digress. Carry on.
Carry.
Oh,
Carry
no, we
on.
gonna get to why he's
Carry on.
gay though, right?
Oh,
wow.
As it happy.
Huh?
As it happy?
I thought he was happy.
Okay.
I thought he was the normal definition of it.
Ooh.
Right?
Okay.
All right,
So-
go ahead.
It's wild.
Go ahead.
We at the homie house. You know, I'm there taking my leak, right? So all I hear is,
Oh, okay.
what's funny?
He already
Oh,
laughing.
yeah,
He's
that's
cracking
funny,
up,
right?
He's cracking up.
So all I hear is, my thing is, if the door,
gay, bro.
like,
I
if
hate
the
when
door
people
is
do
shut,
that.
You, right? It's like, why?
Yeah, I'm in here.
right? So he
ahead
proceeds to
on.
knock
Go ahead
and
on.
go in, right? So I'm washing my hands. So when I turn around, I see Kahleigh. We kind of locked eyes. It was weird. Well, I mean, if you don't get your ass out, what are you doing?
No.
Like, why are
Lock
you
eyes
here?
though is crazy.
That's not your recollection.
Yeah.
of the
He's a
moment.
lying son of a bitch.
That's exactly what happened.
I knocked on the door. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Boom.
I hear nothing. I see the light on at the
I'm not
bottom.
gonna answer the phone. Like,
You didn't
okay.
see his feet
If somebody if somebody knock, if you're in the bathroom, you say,
not-
I'm in
no,
here.
I'm not gonna say
Somebody's
that.
in here.
Somebody's
It's
in here.
occupied. I knocked again.
You didn't have the
You know,
door
y'all
locked?
had a little
He
bit
didn't
too many
answer.
different kind
So
of
you just like,
encounters.
fuck it, I'm
I
in
just from the
So I
phone.
creep open the door, bro. He didn't say, damn, I'm in here. He was washing his hand. He looked at me and smiled.
Hey, I had a moment.
They locked eyes like Big said.
No, we locked eyes. I'm not gonna lie, we locked
Let's
eyes.
be very
And
careful
when we
with
locked eyes, he
that.
started smelling like. I was like, bro, he's a fucking
He had to look up too. He had to look up like this though.
Bro, he was waiting on me as soon as I opened the door. He was like,
Because I know it's him. Because I know it's him coming in, right? Like, if I'm washing I'm like, you knocked twice. Why would you just go in? Why not just go in out the gate then? That nigga knocked twice. I'm done now. You heard the water.
You heard the
no,
water.
now he
the
goes
water
in.
was not running
So
yet.
so
The water was
so
not
I'm just sitting here doing this.
Okay.
If I'm trying to start a fire.
Oh wow. Y'all had quite a few encounters.
Dude, these
the
dudes
homie?
are hilarious.
Calm down,
These
man.
dudes are funny,
Calm
man.
down,
How do
man.
you handle that?
Man,
Calm
I'm just
down.
used to it. These dudes are hilarious, man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
It almost looked like he's missing hair.
The boy.
Patches in the middle.
That's Jordan. He bald.
But it's like he got hair and he
Give me
don't.
a drink. Give me a drink.
He already done took it.
Don't it look like he missing hair?
Why I do that
Like
to
he got
Jordan?
patches on the back of his head.
He got
Him
that
and
shirt at the
Kobe.
landing. Make that motherfucker right in the middle.
The airbrush.
They gave Jordan some hair.
Hey, and he told you got to bring your own picture.
It do. Oh, God.
Put his shirt down.
On Jordan.
They gave Jordan
Okay.
some hair. Look at it. It's like
Oh, no.
he got hair right
They
here.
did
Got
print
hair
it
right
on.
there.
You see it?
Baby.
What he
that's
told you?
hilarious.
He told you that was a pastel painting. Fuck that. Get your money back, bro.
Come on.
I have one more.
You had one more. Okay. We got to get back.
I got a dad joke. I'm going to save it, though.
Love dad
Pass-
jokes.
pass the
All right.
hell.
You got him?
I want to have a
Alright,
dad
so
joke
this is-
tournament.
So this
Nigga.
is, I'm in
There you go. Father's Day edition.
I want to
Yeah, that
have a
would be
dad
dope.
joke tournament.
That would be dope.
I say you have to be insecure.
Mm-hmm.
This is you being insecure, right?
Okay. Okay.
That's
Your chick or your lady cheated
for
on
me.
you,
Uh-oh.
right? Would you rather them fuck hella niggas or fuck one person? So you found out they cheated, but they were cheating on you with this one person, or
So
they
the
just
question-
went, or they kind of
It's
just
actually
went
a
ham a
question
little
if you
bit.
think about it.
So
Just think about
I
it.
think you should ask it like this: did she fuck
I
my
get it.
enemy, or did she just fuck a bunch of random niggas I don't know?
However you want to take it. It's still
probably
random
did the
niggas.
enemy.
It's random niggas or the one.
Or your friend.
More than likely, it's gonna be somebody close to try to hurt you as
What if it's your
much as
friend?
possible. I would assume.
I would rather her fuck 100 niggas than my homie.
Absolutely.
I'm with you.
What about just not even your homie though? Just the one nigga though.
like it's
I
real
read
serious
some kind of
if she
connection.
just
some kind of connection.
if it's
in
just
there.
one
She's
solid
going back.
guy.
Yeah, it's a
Mhm.
connection.
That was
somewhere in
mental,
there.
baby. That was
Yeah.
Check
mental.
this out. I've been raised around enough women to know that if she step out on you like that, it's a mental thing.
Mhm.
Come on.
It's a mental.
I think if she's, I can't say that.
Nigga,
I was
she
about to say,
because
if
it's
you
Taco
step out
Tuesday.
anyway, it's
Yeah,
mental
y'all do.
anyway.
Yeah. Nigga, she because it's Taco
Y'all
Tuesday.
cheat because it's hot
Ain't had
outside.
nothing to do with nothing.
He said because it's Taco Tuesday.
Ain't had nothing to
Okay,
do with
I
nothing.
want to ask
I
that.
have women on my couch thinking something's wrong with them.
Taco
'cause y'all
Tuesday.
cheat.
Do y'all
Yeah.
give niggas the benefit of the doubt on kind of how they cheat then? Like if you knew it's kind of hard for niggas or if he had a relationship, not saying you're supposed to okay it, I don't want to give this out, but like, because it's hard for a nigga to be faithful, low key.
At this age, no. It's
I'm
no
too old
benefit
for
of
that.
doubt. Yeah, when you in your
Too old for
20s,
what?
y'all still trying to figure out things.
Yeah.
Level of maturity isn't there. But when the older you get, it's not.
Yeah.
It's a respect thing.
Listen, the older they get, the nastier they get. So you ain't even really got to cheat no more.
You don't really have to.
No, you don't. Hello.
But again, I say this. We hear this all the time as women, is that the number one thing that's important to men is respect. Right? Is that right? Is that what's important to y'all? The number one thing?
Well, just be clear.
Depends on the man.
Loyalty and respect.
Which one is first? Loyalty or respect?
I think it's communication.
Some men need their ego stroke.
So, yeah.
No, some men need their ego stroke.
I'm not about to be on nobody who's going to disrespect me, though. Like, who's going to be with somebody that disrespects
That's my point. So when you say, do you give people the benefit of the doubt? No, because at this point in our lives, we don't tolerate disrespect. And really cheating is a form of being disrespected.
No. So what about the seat being up?
The seat being up, no, that's more of a preference. I prefer for you to sit down for me. You know what I'm saying? That to me is not, it's different. That's internal. That's between us. You know, like we in a house and you left the toilet up, but when you step out on me, you know, it's, you don't respect our relationship.
Yeah, you don't get a pass. You can go head on, so I can go head on.
So would you rather the toilet seat up or down with a little bit of pee on it?
Up with no pee.
Yeah.
So up
with no pee, then down with a little.
That's you bodied that. I like that.
That's
really.
Choose your battles, baby. Choose your battles.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna choose them. If I got to deal with that, and you ain't a cheater, I can deal with that.
What if I just take the whole toilet seat out? So when you do have to sit down, because every so often I need to sit down too.
What kind is that?
What does it feel like to sit down on something without?
You
just hug. You got to have the strong triceps.
I'm just hovering.
My nigga was like,
it don't take me long to boo boo.
He tearing that gum up.
I got so we all y'all entrepreneurs, we semi-entrepreneurs, right? So we gonna start with we can start clockwise with you.
Yes, sir.
We got to give all each other advice on our particular shits we do. What advice would you give them as a business owner? What advice would you give him as a comedian? Not saying what we saying is right, but what advice would you give?
Just off the top, I'm gonna just use my experience, but
who you talking to?
Off the top, I'm just talking to everyone right now.
Yeah.
I think it's easy for me. It just not quitting at all. Like as far as just keep pushing. You know what I mean? Like because obviously it's the roadblocks that you're gonna come up to or whatnot, and you know like issues or whatnot. So it just overcoming like the road, like overcoming issues. Just keep pushing and actually working with a team. It's okay to work with other people. That some people might bring different stuff. You know what I'm saying, to help you be successful and strive. So don't veer away from like assistance or So those are the main two things. As far as just keep pushing, because I know it can be easy to quit shit.
So I am a person of intention. So I want to know from you, being a man of color, as Nick asked the question, what advice would you give us, knowing that we have a gentleman's club in our business? As a man of color, this is for you. What advice as a man would you give to us?
That's a good question. It's tough for me to answer because I haven't. This is my first time here, so I don't really know the vibe yet. As far as like even coming in here, like what do I get offered a drink? Do I get offered a seat? I don't know. So that would be probably the main thing. Just off the rip coming in here is just being. I'm not gonna. What's the word I'm looking for? Just being catered, maybe being catered to a little bit.
No, that's exactly it.
That's
what I
it.
mean? Just being kind of catered to a little bit. So yeah, but not too much. Not like I'm thinking like, hey, I'm a king.
Yeah.
Where my service?
You could think that.
Why not though?
That's what you
could think that.
I didn't want to say. I didn't want to like.
Well,
be
that's
like
good.
Because I'm not that kind of person. You know.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
That's what I said. That's why I said it's like just
But we appreciate that.
We can take it and
we do that.
So
we do that well.
So yeah, that'd be some advice.
Okay. Cater to the gentleman.
Kahleigh. The same thing.
It's kind of the same thing.
Gotcha.
But this, as far as your field, just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's cliche to say that, but it is easy to follow, bro. You can just, so many people telling you to do certain stuff, pulling you different ways to do this, do that. Like, just be truthful to yourself and just keep pushing, bro. That's my thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
My turn.
No, clock. What kind of clock you?
Oh, you looked at me.
Oh, see, it's the look. See, y'all going back to the
you
looks.
gotta be careful with that look thing. I got a story behind that. Y'all be real careful about saying that. Close your eyes.
Told you should have worn glasses.
Yeah, Ray Charles.
Mine is just in general for everybody. I always do kind of slow mine, but my just keep pushing. Don't give up. It it won't always be easy, but when you're serving your purpose, it won't be hard either.
Yeah. Serving your purpose won't be hard. Can we ask, what do you do?
Me, the boy? IT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Behind the scenes. Yeah.
You saw just with
Besides-
No, because you was like, we all do our thing, so I didn't know if we were talking about separately.
Outside of the podcast?
Yeah, like
IT.
And the massages on the side.
And Tommy the touch boy. Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Tommy the toucher.
Okay.
Touch boy is
so
that's crazy. That's elite.
So
that's his new name.
So from an IT perspective, what do you really I guess what's your actual niche area? What do you really do in IT?
Just troubleshoot software, to be honest with you. Just like this application that's in the hospitals. You get your vitals and they charting the vitals and stuff like that. That shit break, I fix.
Okay. Thank you for keeping the people alive.
Yeah.
You got a real job.
Come on.
No,
he's saving lives. That's what he's doing.
Not to even veer off the conversation. No, I'm being dead ass. That kind of stuff hinders. Like if I wanted to run with, like really be with the podcast, say if I wanted to put all in the podcast, like having a dream, having a set job, having a dream that hinders you going for your dream.
Well, but it's a season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
it does.
And it's a season for everything, though.
It's a safety.
It's a season for everything. So when you're ready to step out into that season of doing this full time, nothing will stop you. Point blank. Period.
I'm gonna tell you what mine was. I was in my job. And I remember somebody was like, "Hey, it's overtime, bro. We about to get this money. That's $25 an hour." And I start thinking like, that's $200.
Come on.
You're going to sit in this hot ass place and sweat for 8 hours for $200.
Wow.
And it ain't even $200. It's like,
because they're going to take that money out.
Right.
Facts.
What?
But if you condition to think like that, that's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's normal.
So I'm saying like people that do that, they actually could quit their day job and really go for their dream. It's like I put them on the highest.
Well, thank you, sir.
Because that's tough, bro.
Thank you, sir.
It's amazing.
Don't think about it.
It's tough.
This man got a family.
To sleep a little later.
Quit his job. He quit his job. Like that's tough
because I see the bigger purpose.
That's what I'm saying. Even if you see it, don't mean you gonna go for it though.
It's like,
I'm scared.
It takes some time.
To be honest,
do I just keep putting food on the table, or do I build a farm? Like to make sure that you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We
and it's just okay because we all started from somewhere.
Yeah.
Nobody just came out the womb like doing their own thing. We all had to acquire skills, work somewhere, and then too, I think it's important that when you realize you were working somewhere, you were still making an impact and making a difference. Yeah. I think Tamala, I don't know where we were with that conversation. Everybody's not going to be an entrepreneur. That doesn't make you a bad person. You understand what I'm saying? That doesn't devalue who you are or the change and the difference that you're making in the world every day.
But the thing about it is, like, the skills that I do have with this tech shit, like, as far as, like,
you can definitely tear it up. You can definitely tear it up.
Actually, like, start my own business.
Sure could.
I could that, but I'm just saying, just having that job, and I think it's what how I was raised too. Two-parent household. They worked all day long. You know what I mean? That check was there every 2 weeks. That's
safety. And it's cool. It's cool though too, because you know that. See, a lot of people weren't given that, right? So you're in a position where you can stack. So when you're ready to take your leap, you ain't got to be doing it blindly. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just, use it for your advantage.
And then,
position yourself.
You got to keep people around you that push you. So, if you're around a lot of entrepreneurs and you see what they're doing and see how their purpose is just really flowing. For me, she's been trying to get me, what are you waiting on, friend? What are you waiting on?
Because she's so dope.
And I finally told her, I said, I'm doing it. She said, because she's been telling me over a decade, but I've watched her. She doesn't give up, and I could be pushing back. She gonna keep pushing forward. So that's why when we said we're a perfect balance, that's no bull crap. We really are, because you gotta have your circle has to be tight to push you.
My friend, my homies, they didn't want to got me like into the podcast stuff because I was engineering music for years, and I was like, I'm done. I quit. Don't ask me for no audio like help or nothing. And they wanted to start the podcast, so I got back on it, started learning the shit, and You
Here
know
we
what
are.
I'm saying?
Here we are today.
Man. So, but
He's
yeah, I got
coming.
people like that, like him. Like, he been doing music for years, bro. I still don't think he get his credit, his just due, but he still push.
He does. He
like
pushes
works
weights
he
too.
works for every.
He sure
He
do,
works for
yeah.
everybody. Like he's like that guy. He'll give a helping hand to anybody. He'll help. He'll put people in front of himself, bro. And he's still
And see, but that's why your gift make room for you. And people don't realize that. I was telling a girlfriend the other night, I said, see, people will look at you and they think that you got something. You got money, right? But what they don't know is that that's favor.
Hello.
Because when you put out, you're going to receive back. That's the principle of the earth underneath the head. You know what I'm saying? Like, give and it shall be given back to you.
You reap what you sow.
Absolutely. What you sow,
Whether
you get
it's
back.
positive or it's negative.
Absolutely.
Like you
Period. And even if it takes some time, because it does, because you can be reaping now what you sowed 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That's why it's important now to be, sowing the right stuff. It's like we in our I don't know how old y'all are, but I'm just saying you understand what I'm trying to say? You ain't got time to be sowing
36.
bad things because you need to be able to reap some stuff.
So I'm the baby.
How old are you?
I'm old as fuck.
33.
I'm 36.
Nick, how old are you now?
7.
7.
Okay, I'm the oldest.
Okay.
7.
Yeah, 7. It's
Is it my turn?
It's Nick's turn.
Come on, Nick.
Quick. I would say be open-minded and not so quick to, I'm not going to say judge. Like if somebody tell you something, don't just take it in like, oh, this bitch ass nigga just saying this, because just be open-minded to it. Whether they failed or didn't fail or whatever.
Is this from
to anybody.
Okay.
Because he's looking at you. He was looking at him again.
No, because I didn't. No,
He was looking at him.
And like,
this is my serious
and be
moment.
true to yourself. Because if you chasing trying to figure out what I should do for everybody else, shit ain't gonna never. I ain't gonna say it's gonna never work. You're not gonna feel good doing it, and you're not gonna know what you should do after that. Just like he said, like we doing this shit, like get into it all the time, but at the end of the day,
y'all getting into it for real?
Yeah, we always do.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
I don't see that
for real. But you would never know it. But if we was in it for the wrong reasons, we wouldn't be here now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it taught me. I'm a nigga that move on my. I ain't gonna say on my time.
It looks
you
like
don't gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Fuck
Look
it.
like he does.
Looking at how he's holding the microphone like it's a dumbbell.
I was like,
Hold on. Look how he holding the microphone like
Hey, y'all see how he's the only one that want to hold the microphone, right?
But look how he holding
And
it
it ain't a
super
dumbbell.
tight.
It ain't a dumbbell. Look how it's shaped. You see how he's so comfortable, right? Because he's comfortable. He's comfortable with that mic in his
I'm
hand.
gonna need you to wait till 6 o'clock.
so is that why you knocked on the door?
Say,
And
I'm gonna
I-
leave
He just
the
licked his
door
lips. He just licked his lips.
open.
Little freaky
I'm gonna
bitch.
leave the door open. Hey.
No,
Oh, that ain't your real
But
friend.
it helps you. Like I was asking y'all how y'all get y'all balance. Like it helps. Like us as a group. I'm not a group working nigga. If you don't know, I'm gonna figure out a way to make it happen. But I had to figure out that me making it happen is helping the group as well, not just me. Everybody
right.
kind of got their own roles. He's the IT. So if the battery was like that, he know to get the cheaper batteries. From
Let him
somewhere
do
and
what
all
he
that.
does well.
Yeah, so just be you.
Oh, my bad.
she's hilarious. Y'all need a pod.
Mickety.
Y'all need a pod.
Just be you, and be open minded. I would say that.
And work out.
And work out.
And,
Yeah.
and eat.
And eat at 7 o'clock in the morning with dinner.
You know,
And eat
health,
the night before.
protein.
health as well.
Powder
So,
Like Winnie the Pooh.
don't get in there.
No almond milk. No water.
No almond milk.
Almond milk is good.
God
You better
damn.
get
No,
with it.
he said he eats it straight.
That nigga mix his shit with tap water.
Kansas City water.
Water.
Kansas City water.
It's on you. So now we get to get on your head.
So for me, and I don't know everybody's religious, views and things of that nature, but I feel like in business and entrepreneurship, it's real important to trust God. If you ever feel alone, you will feel that way.
Why you pissed?
No, I'm saying that's one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
It kind of looked like he was.
See,
was
I
mad
don't
as
know
mother.
what y'all got going on. See,
She was getting her bag too.
no,
But you already killed it. You don't drop
Yeah,
it.
no. But no, seriously, trust God, because I'm just saying entrepreneurship is a lonely road, and it's not cut out for everybody, as Kahleigh said a long time ago. I mean, a few segments back. Yeah. His mom. And, stuff like that is important because sometimes your inner circle is not supportive of your journey when you're stepping out to do things by yourself. They don't understand that because they haven't walked that journey. So trust in God, to provide for you. You like my rent's due the first of the month. I'm going to need some, because that's how your money flow when you're doing business. It's dependent on the people who buy your product or your service, right? And so my rent's due, like, God, what can I do? Then you be like, man, all of a sudden 3 or 4 people called you and said they need you to do a show right in the nick of time. So I'm just like, trust God, communicate with him. It's, it's something he's there and he's like, he wants us to use him. You know what I'm saying? Like, ask for help. Like, if you, whatever you need in your business, whatever it is, just trust God. You're going to need a lot of that when you walk in. With God, I feel like what was the other thing I was gonna say? Just keep being authentic and true to what it is that your gift is, because it always will make room for you. Doesn't matter what you do, it'll make room for you. And room is opportunities. Room is finances. You know what I'm saying? Room is elevation. So just stay true to yourself, even if somebody else doubts you.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Facts.
Yes, ma'am.
Stay true to yourself. I feel like everybody at this table is doing purpose work. Nick, what you do besides the podcast?
You still work for the city?
With the tap water?
He get you a free heart transplant.
I work at Children's Mercy.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
God.
dope. When you down there with the kids, that's dope.
God.
He get you a free kidney, whatever.
And he
we appreciate you.
And he eats weights for breakfast.
I don't know. Okay, yeah. But anyway, yeah. So, no, what you do is necessary. Friend, what you do with the Healing Corner KC, you know what I'm saying? That's necessary. You down there with the kids is necessary.
My Kahleigh.
Kahleigh is making people laugh. And laughter is,
it's healing.
It's like healing. It's like soul, food, whatever. I don't know.
You being with kids ain't necessary.
I wouldn't say that now.
You be down here with the kids ain't necessary.
I wouldn't say that.
He probably keeps them going.
But yeah, just keep doing what y'all doing. And also, let's just keep rocking together. I think that we're in a different generation right now where our age group is identifying the importance of working together. It doesn't take away from us working together. It adds, much more room for us to grow together. If y'all were just doing a podcast and weren't inviting nobody on, nobody would know about the people that you invite on. So we appreciate that. And so, yeah, that's all I got to add.
To the women, which I got going is dope. If I can say any advice is more to, basically, I would say if it's for black men, y'all treating us like kings, like run it how you would, if your man come home, and you want your man to be comfortable, like, just the same mind frame. Like run it the same, you know what I'm saying? Reign it with the same mind frame, even though he ain't your man or whatever. But
just because I was gonna say, what if your man ain't being good to you when he come home? Yeah, how you supposed to treat? Should we?
A good man.
Okay,
a good man.
You gotta be specific now. You can't be like when your man come home.
A good one.
Don't sleep on that either.
What?
Even though if we treating y'all like shit, but y'all still treat us like we the shit.
Oh, I ain't sleep on it.
That don't go,
I ain't sleep on it.
That mean you just need a little healing,
little counseling.
For my boys with the podcast, shit, stay true. Like you said, stay true to who y'all are, man. I had somebody tell me one time, like, it was like if you go to the store and you go down the bread aisle, you see 100 different breads. That's the same with the podcast. You see 100 different podcasts. At the end of the day, everybody's eating. Keep doing what y'all doing. Stay true to who y'all are. I wouldn't even say like branch off or nothing like that, because the core that y'all got is crazy. Like I don't listen to podcasts, but I'll listen to y'all.
I don't
Y'all's and Honey Trap. Probably the only podcast I listen to. So
for sure.
That just keep going, man. Black people keep going.
Oh.
I gotta get out of here though.
I know. So we're gonna end it off. What I will say to everybody, just don't buy Velcro.
Stop looking at me, bro.
Is that
There's
an
3 people
Airhead
here. You keep
emblem?
looking at me.
And it says drip.
Is that an Airhead?
Does it say drip?
I don't know what this is, but
He knows exactly what it is.
Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, don't buy Velcro. It's a ripoff.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, I like that one. You gonna use that in
That's
your
a
show
dad
tonight?
joke. Oh,
that was good.
And we out.